Good afternoon and welcome to my take on getting around Cambodia. Now, although Phnom Penh has a lot of history here, there's an awful lot of nice people, it's a beautiful place to come. If you don't know your way around, it can be very daunting. There is still a huge element of crime, pickpockets, bag snatching, and that sort of thing, petty crimes more than anything else. And unfortunately the people that are targeted are tourists like ourselves. So first tip really for anywhere really in Asia, but mainly the streets of Cambodia, is especially if you're travelling in a tuk-tuk, keep your bag on the inside of you, wrapped around you, away from the outside of the tuk-tuk. I was with a friend yesterday where my friend's partner's bag was snatched straight out of the tuk-tuk with somebody coming alongside on a motorbike, and they just snatched it straight off her arm, cut it, snatched it. So, you know, although it's a very small percentage, if you're leaving yourself open, you're going to get caught. The other thing I want to say is that if you get here of an evening, getting around is going to be very daunting because everyone's approaching you. Tuk-tuk said, tuk-tuk said, tuk-tuk, madam, tuk-tuk. You come here, you come here. It can be quite off-putting, but they're generally just simply around the areas, the built-up areas of hotels where there's lots of guest houses and so on. So once you get past them, the rest of the city is not like that. What I would advise is, if you're staying in Phnom Penh, is come down to the riverside, which is next to the palace. So it's a perfect place to start. You can go and have a look at the palace if you wanted, and have a little walk around in the daytime and get a feel of the area to give yourself some confidence to start going into the inner streets. For instance, I walked out of my hotel the first night I arrived. It was about 10 o'clock. About 10:30, I was back indoors thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not sure if I like this or not. But now I've got my feet on the ground, I'm walking around, I know exactly where I'm going. I actually really like the area and I'm starting to get along with it quite nicely. Where I'm sat now is in a Costa Coffee, as you can see. To the right, that's the Mekong Delta River, and to my left, just in the distance, that is the palace, the royal palace. The roads here are ridiculously hectic, and there is no kind of form of rules and regulations like we have anywhere in Europe or in the States. What I would advise you is, if you are crossing a road, stay at the same pace. Do not slow down. The way they operate is they only work to what they see in front of them. So if they see you walking, they will avoid you. If you stop, they don't know when you're going to stop, so chances are you'll get hit. So walk at a steady pace and they'll avoid you, they'll go around you. That's my only tip for the streets on crossing the roads. But like I say, there's loads of things to do here. It's just building up the confidence to get out and actually do them. Don't be put off by on your arrival by tuk-tuk salesmen, people coming at you all the time, because once you get past that, the inner cities are very, very good. I'm Martin Corns. Thank you for listening.